I just want to do a quick walk around MJ to show paint discrepancies so that you know about it before we get there. I'll just start here at the door, at the static port. And on the door, there's a few little bumps under the paint. I don't think that it is corrosion, but they're there. Moving up to the nose cone, this gap is so tight to the nose cone on the fuselage. Now, nothing's ever been adjusted, but it's chipped off paint from the nose cone pressing against the fuselage. And coming to the other side, lightning diverter, paint. And then again, there's almost no gap at all. To give you a reference, you couldn't put a credit card through that gap. And it has chipped off some of the paint. Coming back, the nose doors are also have hit each other potentially from paint tolerance. This is just minor touch-up stuff. Same up on the fuselage. It's just some screws. Coming out here to the winglet junction, you can see that it is fully peeled up, and a lot of these fasteners are peeling. Here on the air brakes, there's some paint chipping on the edges. And this just looks like garbage, but here, everything else is okay here. Looks like a little bit of, this is typical, but I've seen it on other Falcons where it ends up being water ingress gets corrosion started underneath. Underneath is fairly okay. I don't have any real complaints. Typical cracking in this composite fairing. Not much to do about it. This could stand to be taken care of. Of course, it just happens again, but you know. Up on the tail, there's just some little touch up, nothing major. Some pieces missing here, and this is gonna crack up here. And under here, I don't know why this is, but this whole panel has suffered a lot of paint chipping. I don't know what from. And then here on the door up here, there's paint peeling off. Paint blown out here on the turbo cooler exhaust. Little areas along here. We go up on the belly. Looks pretty good. A couple areas along where the panel meets. video is super short. Air brakes aren't too bad on this side, a little bit of chipping out. A few spots. This guy, he's about to peel up. This hinge looks like garbage. Down here, not as bad, but this seal is cracking. The paint's cracking out onto the wing. This right there. It's all right. And then let's skip this guy. This fuel gauge looks like potentially corrosion under there. This seam along here is peeling up, and once wind gets that, it's gonna, a little bit of water or freezing something, it's gonna break that off. Underneath is all right. Fuel leak, looks like. Same, just some touch-up areas. This seam here on the 143 panel, I think, is a little funky. Here, primer is peeled off, and this is just gonna keep coming off. That's about it. General walk around on it.